Hey guys, so I want to show you some changes that I've made. I made some changes in the duck shed here. You can see all these bins sitting behind me and that one right there. So those were the bins that I was brooding a bunch of chickens in and ducks and stuff like that. You can see in this one I still have the bedding material in it, even though it's been raining. So I swapped out the bins for some IBCs, and I think I kind of struck the lottery here in terms of the sizing of this shed, because I was able to fit 6 IBCs, and they are 40 inches wide by 47 long, so 6 of them. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot of space. So let me flip around here and I'll show you what I've done. So we got the Rebel chickens here, and you can see the wind kind of blew all my crap around. Not this crap, you know, that was already there. So all them IBCs, drinking troughs, sorry. So let's take a look at what I've done. Let me, wrong button. Let's go for wider view here. And now you can see I got a bunch of IBCs in here. So I know for my overseas friends, inches ain't too friendly, but you know, it's good for poking a chicken. All right. So if we go back here, so that's 47 inches, almost 4 feet. And we go wide, and that's 3 foot and what, 3 inches, 4 inches. So all of these are 3 foot wide by 4 feet. And I got, like I said, I got 6. So I've rearranged a few things. I've put, I had to move my strings that hold my lamps a little inward, or move them so they actually are in the bins. I'm missing a set here because I only had 4 bins, and I picked up another set today and I'm still short. So I need to get 2 more lamps, one for a light, one for a heat light. I rearranged the cameras, still missing one there. There's one over there. So I'm missing 3 of them, this one, and that one. So I'll get more cameras for them. And yeah, I'm gonna be able to brood a whole bunch of birds, whole bunch of ducks, chickens, whatever. As you can see, I currently still have a whole bunch of chickens. I cut off the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket for their feeders, since I have so many chickens. Filling a little tiny feeder up, something like one of these, or some chick feeders like this, right, with these guys here. This goes on top, and then you mount it on one of these things. They run through it entirely too fast, and they sit for most of the day without food. I'm not happy with the water jugs, because they kick bedding material into it and then they can't drink out of it. See, like this one already has bedding material all in the drinker. So I'm going to figure out some way to automate that, some sort of autofill drinker. I can't use the same thing the ducks use because the chickens drown in it like idiots. So, but I do have water hookups to do this for each bin. And if you can tell, I had the forethought, I wanted to put 4 individual bins here. So I do have 8 individual hookups. So I can do multiple waters, or put a bin on the back here or something, you know what I mean, something like that. But I need to figure out something to water these guys so they're not doing this. I'll get there, I'll figure it out. This is the chicken that won't leave me alone. Yeah, you need to find something to do with yourself besides bother me. Then we got our Muscovies. Now you're probably wondering what those things are in the bowl. Those are racket balls. Put racket balls in there to keep the ducks from swimming in it, stomping through it, and running through it when they're scared. And that keeps my bedding a lot drier. Again, in this one, they have a cut-off 5-gallon bucket bottom. So all the food stays in there because they'll go through it very fast too. And same thing over here with the ducks. I even rehung my bug zapper. So now I can zap all them bugs. I did cut off, I had an air compressor right here for my automated air horn to scare away hawks. I cut that son of gun off. I couldn't get the air compressor to seal and stay sealed. It was actually leaking around the pump housing. So I'm not even going to mess with air. I'll go with electric or something. Something that is a little easier to control, I think. I absolutely hate gases. They're just, like air or nitrogen or propane for generators and stuff like that. It can all just escape. So yeah, that's what I've done today. Well, not today, a little earlier. Oh, the most important feature. So when I had the bins in here, the drinking troughs, oftentimes these stupid little chickens or ducks would manage to get out. And they'd be running around all over the damn place. And then I'd come in and try to catch them, and they'd go behind. And I'd have to move all this stuff out of the way. And, and then we were playing Ring Around the Rosie here, trying to catch, just a pain in the ass. So I got some hardware cloth and stapled it to the bottom of all of these, all the way back. Same on that side, too. And what that'll do is keep these guys from going underneath of that. Because sure as shit, as soon as one gets out of there, they're going to go underneath. And then I'll be pulling this out, and you can tell there's not a whole lot of room here to do that. We're only talking maybe 2 feet between. So it's in my best interest to make sure that I don't have to really move these. Now, with that said, the other thing too is you'll notice that these have valves on the bottom, and they're facing out. So the point of that is, and I think that one there has some sort of black thing in there. That's a slip cover. So you just slip it on and hook a tube up to it. The point of this is I can take a garden hose from my hookup out there, hook a drain up to this, and spray these sons of guns out without really having to move them at all. So it makes it real easy to clean. And, I had this, I was telling my buddy that I had these drains facing outward toward the door here. And as I'm standing here looking, they're facing toward the back wall. So I'll have to, this is another per day thing. I'm not interested in doing it right now, but I'll have to lift this whole thing up and rotate it in here with another person to get these drains facing forward, because I don't know if I have enough room here. I haven't measured to pull it out and then drag it out, but we'll see. Ain't no big deal. It's just a logistical issue, so whatever. So yeah, new IBCs, a lot more room, less trampling, less death, less work for me to clean these things out. Since they're vertical walls, I don't get any ledge hopping from the birds, because these little guys, I swear, they're little ninjas. In the drinking troughs, they would jump on a ledge and bounce out. So these guys, hopefully with the vertical wall, will want to stay in here more. So we'll see. And actually, I think we got too much heat going here on this side, because if you look at it, it appears as though it's bulging, which would indicate that it's getting too warm. We can check real quick. No, I think I just dented it. That's okay. But these heat lamps they're rated at 250 watts. So they put out a lot of heat, and they'll definitely melt these. Now you notice I just climbed in and out. I've only got one here that I kind of messed up, but that's all right. So what I did was I took these, and when I cut them, I cut the top half of the IBC off and left a kind of flange hanging out here. Took a propane torch and heated these up, and then pulled them over. And you can see that makes a nice smooth snag-free edge, except of course this one. But I got all the other ones safe. So I'll have to come in here with a flap wheel or something and get rid of this so I don't rip myself open on it. Can't make it all right. So yeah, safe edges for little kids when I get a lot of kids wanting to come and see chickens. Their parents bring them and they stand in here and lean over and stuff like that. So got to make it safe too. Right. So thanks for watching. 10 minutes of your time wasted, and I hope maybe this gave you some ideas. Have a good day.